up to Shenzhen's highest peak, towers, noodles and ribbon dancers along the way. We're hiking Shenzhen's 200-kilometre Kunpeng Trail right here on Drone and Fun. Well, welcome to another episode on the Kunpeng Trail. We're on the back half, starting on section 11. What are we doing today?
Today is relatively easy, 13k in the distance and 1,300 of elevation.
We're just going to be doing one section in this episode, but it is going up what will be the steepest mountain or the highest mountain of the trail. All right, let's get going. Opened in 2024 and stretching just over 200 kilometres across the city's green spine, the Kunpeng Trail is Shenzhen's longest and most iconic hiking route. Named after the mythical kun, a colossal sea fish, and peng, a magnificent bird, the trail offers a real challenge for visiting and local hikers alike. Spanning 20 diverse segments that link 10 major mountains, 20 country parks and numerous reservoirs, it gives a very different experience of one of China's major cities. We have divided into 10 episodes, each starting and finishing at a road you can get out of. Starting back on Wangtong New Road at the point we left section 10, we head up a wooded path as we begin the climb. So this is the first indication that we have got a harder back 10 sections. We are at checkpoint 192 of 400 and we are just starting section 11, so we've got to effectively do at least another 4 kilometers before we reach the halfway mark, and by that time we'll be well on the way on the back half. Though it's harder to get to this start than the standard way up the mountain, we already see the benefit of the extra effort to get to the back of the mountain. So if you followed our GBA walks, we went up the Wutong mountain, the same one we're going up right now, but we went up some concrete steps along a very busy path. This time we're going from the back side, and as you can see, it is quiet. It's a mud path, and to be honest, a lot more pleasant. The trail starts with a steep climb up to around 600 metres before the trail flattens out and heads towards the TV tower. So you can see the sweat on my face. This is a straight up, similar to what we've done on the other side actually, but rather than on steps we're on a nice path, and we haven't seen any other hikers so far. So if you want to do the Wutong mountain, we would highly suggest this one as a way to go up. Wutong Peak stands at 943 metres and comes in 2 straight climbs with a pleasant ridge walk in between. Once you reach the top of the first climb, you have done 2/3 of the climb. Well, that was quite an intense climb. Jack is a little way back. He said he needed to go pee, but I think it was just an excuse. I think he was feeling it a bit, but anyway, I'll wait for him. No hurry. That is officially halfway on the Kunpeng Trail.
I'm gonna open a bottle of champagne.
Yeah, where's the champagne, Jet?
In my backpack. Let's go up this TV tower to have it.
Halfway, 100 kilometres done, 100 kilometres to go. As you reach the tower, you join a road where you'll find places to get refreshments. The trail does deviate where it can from the main road, and instead following a ridge, but still without too much climbing. At the ridge there is a view of Yantian in Shenzhen and over to Plover Cove in Hong Kong. You can't really see very much from this camera, it's a bit hazy today, but we are looking out over Yantian and over to Hong Kong on the other side as we walk this ridge when there are a few gaps in the trees. This is as opposed to going on the main road, which we'll join in a minute. But yeah, it's very pleasant. Once you're on the ridge, the path is well looked after and feels at times like walking through a well-maintained garden. There's also lots of places to buy food and drinks. So the bus, as you can see from behind me here, does come up this way. You can stop here if you want and make your descent. We're going to be going up this way in a little while. Now, just in terms of supply, there is a convenience store and some vending machines up near the TV tower. And then at this plaza, which is just before you start the ascent up to Wutong Mountain, again, there is some places. At the moment it's just vending machines, but there are places where you can get some drinks and some snacks before you start the big ascent. The vending machines, however, can be a challenge. So Jack has been here for about 20 minutes so far trying to figure this out.
There's no signal on my phone. I cannot pay.
Do you want me to buy it for you?
Try to use my face, it doesn't work.
Just remember, if you want to buy something, you just need to make a screenshot of that face and you can buy whatever you want. Once you reach the end of the road, it's time to start climbing again. Well, we're here at the last staging post before the final summit. You can see here, this is base camp for the summit, as you'd say. Very pretty along here, but you can see this very steep stairwell going right up there. That is what we're going to attempt next. And then once we get to the top of that, it's just over that little ridge and we should be there. I think we can just about see the summit just over there. So this is where the real hard work is about to begin. The final 330 meters is a straight up on steps. So this is a grueling step challenge, as you can see, and from behind me down here. Now we've divided this into a single episode and we would recommend the same. It's only 12 kilometers, but it's about 1,250 meters of elevation. The next section, if you were to combine it, is 18 kilometers and a similar altitude. So you would have to do both. That would be quite a long day and a lot of steps. We don't think we would have done it in a day with filming, but we're going to do some 3 sections together later on to make up for it. 2 in fact. We'll describe that later. I've got to get up here.
This is such a steep climb. DJ's over there. You can see him. We're trying to make the final climb.
Get out of breath there, Jack.
Completely. Cannot bear anymore.
No problem for me. At the top there is a 360-degree view over both Shenzhen and Hong Kong. Expect to find a good crowd at the summit, taking selfies and celebrating their climb. The route back down is as different to the way up and keeps you away from the crowds. So you're on the right trail?
Yeah.
This doesn't feel very kampong. Well, this is a bit of a surprise. So, having been with all the crowds at the very top there, we are now coming down what looks like, not really a bushwhack I would say, but certainly a little bit off-piste in terms of the kind of terrain. Let's have a look down here. Still lots of beautiful flowers, but not the smooth concrete path we came up. It's going to be interesting if it's going to be like this the whole way down. There's a straight descent down the mountain, followed by a couple of short climbs before one last push down to the road above Yantian sub-district. So we've got to say the descent off the mountain is absolutely fantastic. It's much better than the one we did previously. You can see we've got sort of ropes down here. There's no people. Much more fun than just going down steps. There are some steps, but quite a lot of it's quite technical. Yeah, we're really enjoying it. In Yantian you can get back to Hong Kong, or if you are on a through hike, there are plenty of cheap hotel options close to the finish point, which allow an early start to the next day. Well, that's it for this episode. We've nearly done 12k. We've still got a little bit to do, about another k to get down. Not a long one, but still quite tough, eh, Jack?
Yeah, well, the first section, it's climbing up to the highest point of Shenzhen. That was tough.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah, you can see behind us, this is the hill. We've just come down the mountain and we're going down into Yantian there. Now, if you want to see all of our other episodes on the Kumpung Trail, you're going to find those on our YouTube channel and on our website at droneandphone.com. For now, my name's DJ.
I'm Jack.
This is Drone and Phone. Just coming to the end now. There's a road down there. I've got to say, this was a lot tougher than we had expected. Thought this was going to be the easy one of the 5 days, so difficult days ahead.